So in this video, I'm redesigning the portal hub Tall Knuckle for the Ultra4 design. So I'm starting by taking the 4-gear portal design from 74 Weld and scaling it up to match my portal hub shell from the previous part. And what I need to figure out is whether or not I can keep a 0-degree kingpin inclination angle where the upper and lower control arm pivot points are in line with the center of the wheel. And I think I can do that by offsetting the lower control arm and using these spherical joints. So the first thing that I need to do is create an envelope by capturing the wheel dimensions and the inner rim dimensions, so the tire and the wheel dimensions. This is the upper control arm pivot point and the lower control arm pivot point offset. And then I'm designing a little cradle boss for the front of the portal hub shell. Here I'm making the arm for the Tall Knuckle, taking inspiration from the Can-Am Maverick R. You can see what that looks like there. And making sure that this arm is really thick because it has to reach up and around the tire at the 2 load points. So now that I have this shape roughly outlined, I can make a boss in mid-plane and see how that looks in the larger assembly, figure out where I need to make cuts for clearance for the rim. And so that center plane there in the assembly is the same as the center of the wheel, and that's going to be my primary pivot point. So now I'm just adjusting some of these dimensions to make sure that I have wheel clearance and figuring out where I need to make the next set of cuts. So that's a boss for the cradle for the front shell. And then now I'm making the cutouts for the spherical heim joints. These actually aren't heims, they're spherical bearings from McMaster. They have a ton of really great stuff on there and models to download. So I need a 4-inch center stack height on the misalignment spacers. And I'm assuming a 45-degree droop angle, which turns out to be way too much. So I'll be adjusting that later.